Hello traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Welcome to the live stream. How are you all? I hope you're having a lovely trading day. Today, guys, is all about news. You probably know this already, but it's just big news, big news, big news. So hold on to your hats. It's going to be, we're going to see some big swings in euro, US dollar pairs, euro pairs, and now I've said this, it probably will not move. All about news today, guys. But in between, we're going to try and fit in as many questions as we can, anything you want to talk about in terms of trading. It could also be football or geography. I'm also very good with both of those subjects. And also, guys, before we start, I don't think I've mentioned it enough. We have hit 5,000 subs. Woohoo! So 5,000 subs, guys. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to you guys for making it all possible. Without your support and you enjoying our content and joining our channel and all of this, guys, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you very much to everyone. And also, guys, we're giving 50% off our yearly VIP Discord, guys. So that's 50% off our yearly VIP Discord. And we're doing it for 5 days, and it actually ends Saturday. So Saturday you can still take advantage of this offer, but it ends on Sunday, guys. All right, so there you go. Yeah, come join us in the VIP Discord. And in the VIP Discord, guys, for those of you that don't know, you have access to me throughout the trading day, as in I give you you can ask me questions about whatever you like. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. I also give you exclusive content every single week. We have other expert traders sharing their trade ideas. You also have access to a performance coach, and we're test running a new strategy as well, guys. So there's loads of value in the VIP Discord. Come join us. It's 50% off 5,000 subs. There you go. Right, let's see who's in the house. Colin, let the good times roll. Indeed. Let's do this. Tony Gold, how are you? Let's go. Let's do this, Tony. Hope, Searchlight, where have you been? Euro, yen. Okay, we can have a look at it. We can have a look at that. Brett, afternoon, mate. Jimmy Noodles, 5K subs is amazing. Thank you very much, Jimmy. Yeah, we're proud of it. Yeah, 2 years ago or so, we was on 10 subs. Honestly, it was no joke. Me and the editor would be looking at each other like, shall we carry on? And we did. Yeah, and look where we are. CJ, let's get it. All right, let's do this. Greg, how are you, mate? Good day, Greg. Calagero, hello, Tom. Thank you very much for the content. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is what I want to hear, guys. Couple of years ago, that's the reason we started the channel. I was quietly trading on my Jack Jones, and my friend, the editor, suggested, why don't we share what I said, okay, let's do it. And here we are 2 years later, and that's what the reason we started it, guys, is to help traders read the charts. Yeah, that was the goal. I know how difficult it was myself back in the day, I just sort of give it back, and here we are 2 years later. Yeah, and when I hear something like that, guys, I've learned so much from your channel. That's what makes it all worthwhile, guys. That's the reason we started it, and that's what we're about. So thank you, Calagero. Cop Prod, how are you, mate? Hope so. I'm curious, what time do you wake up? It must be very early. I am an early riser, but I also live, in Dubai. So depending on your time zone, it might be early, it might be late. I don't know. Guys, I just want to start with a trade I really like the look of. Well, no, actually, first of all, let's look at news. Yeah. So in 8 minutes, 9 minutes, we have this. Yeah. So we've got the deposit facility rate, marginal lending, monetary policy statement, and the interest rate decision. And as you know, this is quite big news. All right, so we're expecting, no change, 4.5%, no change. So we shall see what happens in terms of the release. So we're going to be live for this, and we will see the reaction. We'll look at euro US dollar to see the reaction, and we can sort of guess the news, although it's not always easy to guess the news. Sometimes it's better than expected and it flies in the opposite direction. Welcome to news trading. But also, guys, half past the hour, we've got more big news. We've got core durable goods, we've got GDP, and we've got initial jobless claims all coming out of the US. So, you know, imagine you're in euro US dollar. This is going to be crazy volatile. All right. So we will look at that very shortly. Before we do, I really like this trade, you know, like New Zealand US dollars setting up wonderfully. Okay. You know, but I just couldn't trade it, guys. You know, it was a trade idea at the start of the day, you know, and price has broken down. Yeah, this was a daily low. It's broken that low. It's come back up. It's retested. And we had a nice bearish reaction, guys. So, you know, normally I would be in this. I like this trade, but we've got news coming out for the US in 23 minutes. So, you know, it could do this. Yeah, it could do this. Yeah, we don't know. Chances are it won't do either of that. Chances are it'll just do this. But, you know, I just can't take that risk, guys. All right. So, yeah, I want to trade New Zealand US dollars short, but we got news coming out. And the other trade we were looking at today was the NASDAQ, but just nothing is happening there. So that's waiting for the news as well. So let's take a quick question then, guys. So let me just say hello, Liquid H. Hi, Neju, 5,000 subs. I know, who would have thunk it? Hope your channel keeps growing. Thank you very much, Neju. Very kind words. Aussie dollar CAD. Okay, but what was the first one? Euro yen for Hope Searchlight. Let's have a look at euro yen, and we'll squeeze this in before the news. So weekly chart, we are at weekly highs. Yeah. So these highs over here from back in August, September, we've now reached these highs again. Okay, so we're at a, you know, a very important weekly resistance level. You know, however, we are in an uptrend. Okay, currently. If we now drop to the day chart, what are we seeing? So, you know, no surprises, guys. At this weekly level, we have had a very bearish reaction. Yeah, it's not a surprise. Okay, but again, we are in an uptrend. So weekly and daily are in uptrends, but, you know, we're at a very important resistance level. So for those reasons, it becomes difficult to trade. Yeah, because, you know, if we're in an uptrend, I want to buy it. Yeah, but I'm not going to buy into this resistance. Yeah, that would be craziness. So I'm just going to have to wait with euro yen, guys. What you might find, yeah, if you get this weekly resistance and this daily support and buying pressure, you might get this for a bit. And then I just want to see a winner, a break this way, a break that way. And then I'm interested in euro yen. But now, not interested. Yeah. You know, if I asked anyone, would you want to buy into this weekly level? Probably not. Would you want to sell when you can clearly see an uptrend? No. All right. But let's look at the H4 as well. Let's see what that's telling us. Okay, yeah, we had a bit of crazy Japanese price action earlier. I can't help but think the BOJ are going to intervene. Yeah, but we shall see. And again, I mean, just look at that price action. That's pretty untradeable. Yeah, so I actually spoke about this in the VIP Discord today. This is like a box of indecision. Yeah, if we get a break this way, I'm still probably not interested because this is weekly support. But if we get a break this way, I may be interested to take price lower. So there you go, Hope Searchlight. That is euro yen. You know when there's conflicting buyers and sellers. The price action shows you. It says, Tom, You cannot trade me because there is lots of conflicting information. We have buyers and sellers. Don't go near me until one of them loses. Simple as that, guys. So that's euro yen. What else do we want to look at? Could we take a look at okay, so CJ, yeah, you were on the show earlier. So okay, Aussie dollar CAD's looking okay. And then euro CAD. Could we please take a look at euro CAD? Daniel, yes, we can do that. Yeah, there's also a lot of speculation relating to pound yen. I agree, Liquid H. Yeah, but let's have a look at quick. Well, look, we've only got 3 minutes, guys, so we can't really take a look at euro CAD. And anyway, Daniel, there's huge news coming out. Okay, so you couldn't really trade this anyway. Let's take a quick look at the day chart. I mean, you want to buy it. Yeah, I mean, that's clear for everyone to see. You want to buy it. But, you know, do we want a bit more of a retracement into here? Maybe the moving average 20 catches up. This could be a nice level. Yeah, but we want to buy it on the day chart. Let's have a quick look at the weekly. The weekly's a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. Yeah, if you look at this price action, you know, we are in a downtrend, really. You know, we've got lower highs, lower lows. Okay, so the day chart is telling us to buy, but we've got a weekly downtrend. And, you know, this is a level here. You know, all of that's a level, really. So weekly is not so clear. Day chart, crystal clear, let's buy it. But weekly chart, this isn't clear. It'll be very interesting to see where this weekly candle, how it finishes. Yeah, if it sort of breaks this area here and we get a bullish candle like that, then okay, more room to the upside. Whereas if we get a wick that closes back into this level, yeah, potentially room to the downside. So yeah, weekly's a tricky one. So yeah, we've only got 1 minute till the news. Let's have a look at H4 and EuroCAD. Yeah, so you can see levels, markets show their hands. Yeah, if they were playing poker, they'd be like, there you go, Tom, I've got a royal flush. Yeah, don't bet against them. But, you know, there's a level through here. Yeah, if we get a push off this level, you know, and price could potentially push higher. If price breaks down from this level, yeah, potentially lower, guys, all right? So, yeah, I think this is quite a pivotal level for Euro CAD. Because on the H4, you know, technically getting lower highs as well. It's a really interesting level. Anyway, news is coming out. We've got 10 seconds. This is exciting. It's not that exciting, really. Unless you're in a trade, then you shouldn't be. And then it's exciting for different reasons. So, guys, we are going to look at Euro US dollar. Okay, we have got, okay, it's come out and nothing has happened. There you go. What an anticlimax. Yeah, nothing's happening, guys. Okay, is that a bit of Euro strength? No. That was the most uneventful piece of news I've ever seen in terms of an interest rate. Yeah, very muted response. So I'm going to guess as expected. Yeah, you know, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but, you know, my deduction would say as expected. So let's take a look. Yeah, there you go. Everything was as expected, you know, hence the muted response, guys. All right. So, yeah, that explains the muted response. You know, it does take a little while for people to digest what's in the statement. Okay. And this is as expected as well. It does take a little bit of information here for people to, you know, like I say, digest this statement. But guys, this down here, guys, really is the ECB press conference. Yeah, this is at in half an hour. So, you know, if we have a muted response here, which is understandable, in the press conference, you will start seeing some movement in the euro, because basically the press conferences are for news traders. They're hanging on certain words, that are, bullish or bearish, and then they trade accordingly. So, this press conference is where potentially euro could, be a bit volatile. But okay, so US, very muted. In fact, that's too dull to even talk about. Yeah, nothing. A little bit of CAD strength there. So yeah, there you go, guys. Pretty dull. Remember the next piece of news. Somebody please remind me. In 12 minutes, we've got the GDP. So that's going to be the next big piece of news. So we'll take a look at euro US dollar again, and we'll predict the news and what the release was. All right. Let's take a few more questions in the meantime. So Hope Searchlight, how long do you hold your trades mainly? Well, CAD yen recently was like 12 years. Now, I'm only joking, but I'm an intraday trader. Yeah, I want to be in and out of a trade within a day. Yeah, really. If not a few hours. Yeah, I am an intraday trader. Okay, so bearing that in mind, I think of myself as a swing trader view, but an intraday trader entry. So the way I trade, guys, like New Zealand US dollar today, I look at weekly and I look at daily. So looking at these time frames, you could say I'm a swing trader. Yeah. You could. I'm taking a big picture, but then I'm just taking this picture and bringing it down to the point we have a day trade. So I have a swing trader view of the market, but I'm an intraday trader and trade on H4 and H1. Okay, so, one of my entries would be this, guys. If we didn't have news coming out, this New Zealand US dollar, I've taken the bigger view, but I would enter here, potentially put a stop up here and look to take price down to here, and normally that's going to take a few hours. Yeah, a few hours down to here. So anywhere from a few hours to a day. Having said that, CAD yen, as all the guys in the VIP Discord know, I was in for some time. Yeah, this was, I got in over here, entered here, and I was in this trade all this time. Took a bit of profit down here, but, I was in this trade for a few days. So it depends, Hope Searchlight, but generally, no more than a day. What else was we going to look at there? Something just sprung to mind, but I cannot think of it now. No. Okay. Guys, any more questions? Okay, so CJ, you were looking at... I hope you're doing... Okay, silver. Okay, liquid H. Let's have a look at silver. Ha! We have to do the silver impression. And before I look at silver, guys, if I could just mention, if you're new to the channel, then why not subscribe? Yeah, I give you my trade ideas every day. I give you my analysis every day. So come join us, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Also, if everyone could please smash the notification button so you receive an alert every time we post a vid. And also, guys, if everyone could please smash the like button. Yeah, it really helps support the channel. So, yes, smash that like button. While you do, I'm going to have a quick drink. And while we're at it, guys, let me just mention that we've got a free Discord channel. So it's totally free. Come join it. We've got traders in there sharing ideas, knowledge. We've got indicators, psychology, loads of cool things, guys. Come join the free Discord. It's free. We also have the VIP Discord, which we're running a promotion currently. And in the VIP Discord, guys, you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. I give you exclusive content every single week as well. You get access to a performance coach should you need it. We have other expert traders sharing their trade ideas and analysis. So loads of value in the VIP Discord, guys. You do have to pay for this. But at the moment, we're giving 50% off VIP yearly Discord, guys. Because I don't know if you know or if I've mentioned it, but we have hit 5,000 subs. Woohoo! So yeah, 50% off VIP yearly Discord, guys, as a thank you. So check that out if you're interested. Also, guys, we do a mentorship program. So if you would like to, learn how to read the charts like I do, then drop us an email and I'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. And also, guys, if you would like to support the channel, you can. If you watch the live streams, the analysis vids every day, then why not show your love and support for the channel? Yeah, you can become, you've got different levels. You've got supporter and you've got gold. Okay, so check it out, guys. Everything is in the VIP description and the live chat. Right, enough of all that. Let's have a look at silver. Sorry, got to stop doing that. Sound like a mental case. It's at such an interesting level, silver. All right. So if we look at the weekly, we're still in a downtrend. Yeah. And we're back at these last highs and we're still in a downtrend. The interesting thing here is that this didn't hold, yeah? It didn't hit this and then come back down. Instead, it has just shot through that level, okay? So, if you looked at the weekly, you would suggest selling silver. You would, yeah? It's at the moving average 20, we're at the last weekly highs. Lots of reasons to sell this. But... well, not a but really. I mean, even if you look at the day chart, yeah, day chart is also in an uptrend, okay? And we find ourselves here currently. So how I would play silver is this, because, this is in a downtrend. Weekly's in a downtrend, but why don't I want to sell it? I don't want to sell it because of this absolutely massive move. Yeah, it's gone from here all the way up to here, this massive move. Yeah, buyers have just driven this market, crazily. And it's all about this level. It was all about this level previously. It's all about this level again. Yeah, simple as that, guys. So if we start to see price bouncing off this level and we get a bullish reaction, yeah, potentially we can start taking price back up to here, if not further. Okay. And we got the moving average 20 coming round as well. If price does this and just breaks through this gray zone, and, let's say we get a red candle that ends up here somewhere, breaking all of these lows and this support and resistance, then I think we can take price back down to these lows. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to wait for with silver. I mean, arguably, guys, we've seen some push off this area already. I would agree with you. Could it go a little bit further down to the moving average 20? Maybe. Yeah, we don't know. So what we'll do, we'll look at H4. And that would suggest buy it. Yeah, because H4 was breaking down. Yeah. And now we've had a H4 break to the upside. Okay, we're getting higher highs. And this low hasn't broken either. So, it's not a trade idea for me. But if you said, Tom, you have to trade this, otherwise we will pull your toenails out, yeah, then I would buy this. Yeah, we've seen a bounce off this level. This level's clearly holding. Yeah, we've now had a break in H4 structure. I would look to buy this. Obviously, guys, we've got big news coming out in 4 minutes. So, now's not the time to buy it. unless you want to roll the dice, you know. So it's just a case of waiting to see what this news does, really. But yeah, if I had to, I would buy silver because of that H4 structure break. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So liquid H, I hope that helps you with silver. Yeah, well, it is hard to read liquid. So liquid H said, I find silver hard to read. I wouldn't say silver in general is hard. You know, I wouldn't say any currency pair, any commodity, any index is hard to read. What I would say is market conditions for that commodity or currency or index become hard to read. So silver and gold, because of these massive whipsaws, you know, look at gold. Let's go to the day chart. You know, we're like selling. No, we're not. We're buying. These massive whipsaws make it difficult. Yeah. Silver even more so because of the fact that, you know, we were selling and now we're buying. But the thing with silver is, for me, it hasn't broken the last highs. So I hear what you're saying, liquid H, you know. So yeah, that's what makes it tricky. If it broke these highs, no problem. All of a sudden, it's easy to read. We're in an uptrend, buy it. Do you know what I mean? It's not, you know, and this is another thing as well, guys. You know, if you get stung by something, you know, you traded euro yen and you know, you had a loss. You know, you're like, oh, I don't like euro yen. Or, you know, you trade oil and you have a loss. You're like, oh, I don't like oil. You know, it's doesn't mean anything. Yeah, you just trade the chart. The charts can be in difficult predicaments. You stay away from them, or the charts can be easy to read. And what I'm looking for, guys, is I'm looking, you know, when we do the analysis, you know, when I say, guys, would you buy this? Would you sell this? Would you stay out? When I say, look at this pair, I want everyone to say, buy that, Tom. You know, or if I show you, they're like, oh, that's definitely a sell. You know, and, you know, 40 of you reply and 40 of you tell me to sell. That alone is a very good indicator. Yeah, because everyone's seeing the same thing. It's clear. Stay away from silver. Yeah, it's not clear. Go pick another pair. You've got 28 pairs. You've got indices. You've got commodities. You know, you've got so much to look at. Look at something else. Yeah, choose. You know, that's basically what I do every morning, guys. I try and find a currency pair that, you know, that is everyone is seeing the same thing and everyone's thinking buy it or sell it. Right, guys, enough of me prattling on. We've got 30 seconds before GDP. Let's go back to the euro US dollar. Let's just see if we've had any follow through there in terms of, so that has literally done nothing. Yeah, that candle started here and it could finish here. Okay, but let's take a look at GDP. Let's see what it does now. We're going to predict the news. 3, 2, 1. Okay, again. Oh, no. All right. So US dollar strength. Yeah, let's just check this isn't off the back of euro news as well. Let's have a look at pound US dollar. So initially, yeah, pound, yeah, US dollar strength. Let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. So, okay, a little, okay, now we're seeing US dollar weakness. This is low. What you're seeing here is loads of people whacking buy and sell buttons on the basis of that news. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's why it's just, you know, farting about. That is, yeah, you know, a million people have just entered the market and some are buying, some are selling on the back of the news. Let's have a look at one more pair because we're going to play Guess the News game. I'm going to say, so that's US dollar weakness now. What's euro US dollar doing? Okay, that is also euro US dollar So that's weakness as well. So we're going to say worse than expected on one or two of the pieces of news. Maybe the others were as expected. One or two might be worse than expected. Let's take a look. Okay, I was totally wrong. So better than expected, better than expected, better than expected, you know, all better than expected. And these are quite big. That is a big change for GDP. 4.3, that's a 0.6% rise. That's big. Yeah, this is a big jump. Yeah, 0.2 to 0.5. The only one that's going against US dollar is this. And this was a tiny miss. 2,000 more people are claiming unemployment. You know, so really on the back of this data, we should be seeing US dollar strength. And what are we seeing? We're seeing US dollar weakness. Speechless. Don't know what to say. Yeah, you know, we're seeing US dollar weakness. I mean, obviously, this candle can go from looking like this to looking like this. You know what I mean? So give the time, give the people time to digest the news, guys, all right? But two big pieces of news there. New Zealand US dollar sell. Yeah, I'm going to wait for this news to settle, but yes, potentially. Yeah, there could be, because that was good US dollar data. Yeah, could we have a New Zealand US dollar sell now? I'm going to wait for the hourly candle to finish. It might want to do this, Liquid H. It might want to come up to here, you know, and then before it forms a big wick like this. Yeah, so let the market, give it 27 minutes, and then potentially New Zealand US dollar could still be a good trade idea. Because let's be honest as well, on the back of that news, we should really see US dollar strength, and we're not. So that's a little bit of a red flag for me. Yeah, this should be going bang, but it's not. So what is making New Zealand dollars strong? So yeah, not for me at the moment, Liquid H. There's too much contradiction going on there. Right, what else are we looking at? So do you trade Bitcoin? Daniel Davies, Bitcoin is more volatile than the relationship with my ex-girlfriend. It's a bad analogy, I apologize. But it's just volatile. And the thing with Bitcoin is, I mentioned this on a guest presentation the other day, you know, so why has Bitcoin done this? So the SEC said something. I don't know what it is, but I know the SEC said something. And what it has done this to Bitcoin. Okay? But, you know, all people do is react. You don't know that the SEC is going to say that. And you don't know when it's going to say it. But people hear of it and then people jump on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is very reactive. Yeah, very reactive. Or perhaps China says we're going to stop using it as a, you know, potential currency to buy things. And then Bitcoin does this. You know, it comes flying down. Then I can't remember, there was a South American country, maybe Ecuador or El Salvador or something. They were using, they started using Bitcoin. Bitcoin went like that. It's just a case of, you know, wait for some news, trade Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin does nothing. Yeah. I bet this is all news driven. Yeah. This is Bitcoin in a nutshell for me. Yeah. So nothing. That's going to be news. Nothing. That's going to be news. Nothing. That's going to be news. Yeah. I'll be interested if anyone fancies doing this research. I don't. But if you fancy doing this research, check on those days if that was news. Check on that day if that was news. And we know this is news. That's the SEC. So there you go. There's my summary of Bitcoin. I don't trade it. You're just trading news, basically, with Bitcoin. Hi, Tom. Do you trade any time if it is a good setup, or do you stick to certain sessions? Francois, good question. You know, I've always, because of the time zones I've been in, I've always traded London Open and New York Open. But not specifically those times. You know, sometimes I have a setup before the London, stock exchange even opens. So it's more about the setup for me, Francois. You know, I do need volume in the market to carry my trade. You know, I want volume to make my trade move, but really it's all about the setup. Yeah. But generally speaking, I trade London up to New York Open. Yeah, like now, yeah, trade for another couple of hours or so. So yeah, but it's all about the setup. That's what my whole channel is based on, guys. You know, it's all about finding high probability setups. Yeah, by reading the charts. That's what drives this channel, guys. Okay, and to help you read the charts as well. So yeah, it doesn't really matter about time. What else? Have we got any other questions, guys? No. What else? Let's go back to New Zealand US dollar. See what's happening with this US dollar. See, it's still strong. You know, you need to let this candle finish. Let's have a look at the NASDAQ, because that was another trade idea. Okay, so NASDAQ could potentially be coming up to an interesting area. And price wants to fill this gap. Okay, it wants to fill this gap. Hence that alarm, my alarm is there. All right, so, you know, will it come back and up to here and we get a reaction? Or will it want to come up a little bit further and we get a reaction? So I'll be interested, you know, in this zone somewhere. And then I want to see sort of price bearish candles starting to come in, potentially price breaking down. Yeah, and then we could potentially take this lower. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. So Jimmy Noodles, do you ever buy a physical commodity based on your long-term chart analysis? For example, you know, see a dip on gold monthly, then you actually buy some physical gold to hold. I'll tell you one crazy thing. In Dubai, yeah, you can go, I think it's still there, in the Atlantis, like the big hotel at the end of the Palm. You can go to a cash point there. You can put in cash and you can get a lump of gold out. Yeah, only in Dubai. Yeah, so, you know, I've never done that, but you can. I just don't like the idea of carrying around a lump of gold. You know, my cash is probably safer in the bank. And that sort of answers the question, Jimmy. You know, you don't need to physically hold these things. You know, this is why we have these markets. You know, you don't need to hold it. So no, I wouldn't is the answer. Although I would like to just carry around a large lump of gold just to show people. You know, like a big bar of gold. How are you going to pay for that, sir? And you just show your bar of gold. That's what I would like to do. But no, if you know, it's all about the chart for me, Jimmy. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to think of some advantages of holding it. You know, actually the physical thing. You know, you would need, you know, you know, I'm saying storage. You know, if you need storage for gold, then you're doing well. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Jimmy Noodles. Like hold it in a vault, but yeah, like they do in Switzerland, etc. And they do it in James Bond films as well. So Goldfinger, he had a big vault. Oh no, he broke into the. Where did he break into to get all their gold? Can't remember. Anyway, no, I would just trade gold on the charts. But interesting question, Jimmy. I like that question. Yeah, where was Goldfinger breaking into? What is the name of it? Not the Pentagon. Oh, answers, please. Where did Goldfinger, the James Bond villain, where did he break into to get all of the gold? Yeah, that's the big question on everyone's lips. Who cares what euro US dollar's doing? Where did Goldfinger break into? Anyway, guys, I'm digressing. I apologize. All right, but on that rather crazy little story and note, let me just say a few things, guys. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, then please do so. We'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. Also, everyone, please smash the like button. Also, guys, please remember, I don't know if I've mentioned it, we have hit 5,000 subs. Who would have thunk it? 2 years ago, me and the editor wouldn't. And here we are. So as a thank you, guys, we are giving 50% off our VIP Discord yearly membership. Okay, so check that out, guys. And don't forget, you've got to join the free Discord first anyway. Join the free Discord. Get the offer on the VIP Discord. We've got the mentorship program, and we've got Simply Forex YouTube membership as well. Check it all out, man. I've got to answer this question before we go. Daniel, Tom, do you think Liverpool will win the league? Fort Knox, thank you, Jimmy Noodles. I would have not slept tonight. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, Fort Knox, of course it was. And Tom, do you think Liverpool will win the league? I am an eternal optimist, so I'm going to say yes. Manchester City are favourites, and they annoy me because they are very good. But yeah, Liverpool, why not? We're going to win the league. Yeah, I hope we do. It's more hope, to be honest with you, than realism. But I think Manchester City will win the league. Arsenal and Liverpool are fighting it out for second. I like Spurs this year. Let's make a football channel. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great trading day. Don't forget all the cool things we do, and I'll see you later, guys.